Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Emma. This was a really last minute video idea. I have a interview with Harvard. Not to flex on you all, somehow I got an interview with Harvard because I applied there for college, and I thought I would do a get ready with me because, like, I don't know, content. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. If you want to see that mad panic, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with hair. I think I'm just gonna like loosely curl it and then I'll probably end up painting it anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Just look like you tried and not like this and you'll be good. I guess I should kind of explain that I applied to all these like really nice schools. I didn't apply to every Ivy League, but I applied to 2 or 3, I think. Not that Stanford's an Ivy League, but I did have an interview with Stanford earlier this year in the fall. And I wish I had filmed that because it was just kind of a cool experience, and I got to talk to an alumni who had a similar major as what I wanted. And I was really nervous before, and I shouldn't have been because it's literally just talking about yourself for 45 minutes. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what the interview process was like because I know some of you might be dealing with the same things. I applied to around 25 schools, and of all of them, Stanford and Harvard were the only ones that have approached me yet about an interview. And initially I was like, this is fake, like I'm not going to this. It was real. Just a little spoiler alert. I ended up going to the Stanford one. I was super nervous. The lady was so nice. Just literally like the sweetest lady, like a mom. Drove a minivan. I apologize for Zach's noise in the background. I told him that I was filming, but he was like, I'm not gonna pay my rent if you don't let me play Fortnite with my friends. So I was like, okay, sounds good. But anyways, back to my story. So we went to this coffee house called Pete's Coffee. She basically like introduced herself, explained about her time at Stanford. Just made me like kind of comfortable, I think, before she had started asking me questions. I was like, oh, do you have any questions about me? And I was like, no, because she gave a pretty good like overview. And so then she started asking me like, okay, well, what like major curricular activities do you want me to tell Stanford about? And so I kind of told her a lot of my go-to things that were like key points in my application, and I made sure to mention like leadership positions and awards and like recognition, so that kind of stuff. And then I kind of talked about like some struggles I had because she asked me about that. The one part that I think I would have changed was she asked me like, do you have any questions about Stanford for me? And I just couldn't think of any, whereas I think I'm gonna try to ask some questions this time about Harvard. There are definitely like do's and don'ts about question asking, so it's kind of tricky. And the thing I don't really understand is like, okay, well, if I'm wondering about like the dorm, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what were the dorms like at Harvard? Because like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of assumptive that I'm gonna get in, and I don't want to make those assumptions because I don't really think I'm gonna get into Harvard. They tell you to ask those kind of questions and questions concerning like your major and stuff. I'm gonna try to ask at least one question this time. And I'm also kind of nervous because I hear that they ask you about like your favorite 3 books that you've been reading or something, and I literally don't read, so that's gonna be kind of difficult. Gonna finesse my way through that one. I'm kind of excited to just meet like a Harvard alumni because they're actually like, they're real people. They're not these crazy like antisocial geniuses. They're just normal people, so it's kind of cool to see them. I'm also very nervous because I feel way less prepared than I did for the Stanford one. I'm kind of nervous because it just kind of crept up on me and I haven't really prepped at all. At the end of the day, it's Harvard, so I'm not like getting my hopes up. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I am doing like a college decisions reaction video. Like, I've been filming my rejection/acceptances. That should be coming out in like March or April when I get all of my decisions, and then I'll let you guys know where I'm going, hopefully, if I know by then. So I just like, I really love watching those videos, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do one. So I'm really excited. And YouTube's like a big part of my college application just because it has been something really unique that I've carried on throughout high school, and it's grown a lot. I know 1,000 subscribers, well, 900 something subscribers isn't that many to all of you, but to me it's a big accomplishment, and I really appreciate you guys subscribing and liking, and the few people who comment. I really appreciate that. It just makes my day and kind of like pushes me to keep going because I really do enjoy producing videos and doing my makeup, and it's kind of like a combination of those passions. So it's cool that I get to keep doing it and you guys keep watching. I'm hoping that as I increase my consistency, my channel will grow a little bit more exponentially and not be as like stagnant as it has been the past 6 months. So I'm excited for what we have in store for the Bish fam. Do you guys remember when I used to call you that? It was so funny, but it was cute. You guys are still my Bish fam, don't worry. These are like really tight curls and I'm not meaning for that to happen. It comes out with like ringlets. My hair looks so short. So we're meeting at a Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. It was really awkward last time because she was like, oh, do you want me to buy you some coffee? And I was like, that's so sweet, but I literally don't drink coffee. And she was like, oh, me neither. My interview is at 5:45. It's currently 4. An hour and a half to do my hair and makeup. He's gonna start talking a bunch, so now I'm just gonna speed through the rest of this video. Alright, so I just took off my makeup that I already had on and I put my hair back, so now I'm going to get started with the makeup. I'm probably not going to talk as much through this because, I don't know, I need to like focus on it and I'm running out of time, so please enjoy this bit.
Inside my own world of make-believe, kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe, kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Okay guys, so I just got back from my interview. It's currently 7 o'clock. So my interview was supposed to start at 5:45. I got there at 5:40, a smooth 5 minutes early. And I'm looking for a girl named Jess, and I'm like, okay, it's now 5:50. I'm like, okay, she's probably 5 minutes late. I'm like, okay, it's fine. I got an ice water. I sat down, was just being anxious and nervous. And then it turned 6. And I'm like, okay, it's been 15 minutes, like, where is she? I'm kind of worried now. And I'm like, okay, maybe, I won't panic or anything, but I don't have her phone number, so I'm like, I can't call or text or anything. All I have is her email, so I'm like, okay, I'll wait until, like, 6:15 to email, like, 30 minutes, because I'm like, I don't want to be too, like, you know? And so it gets to, like, 6:05, and I'm like, okay, this is really weird, so I start, like, walk around a little bit because it's like at a mall basically. I'm like, okay, maybe I went to the wrong place, and then I get an email and it's like, hey, I'm at the Starbucks, like, I'm just making sure you made it okay, Jess. And I'm like, okay, cool, like I don't see you anywhere. I'm like, okay, well maybe I went to the wrong one. So I like walk around the mall. I'm like, there's no other Starbucks, so I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, I'm at the right one. Like, oh, okay, where are you sitting? And I'm like, I'm at the like higher stools. I'm blonde, like just trying to describe myself. And this man walks up to me and is like, hi, I'm Jess. And I'm like, it was a guy the entire time, and I'm looking for a girl. You guys, I have no idea how long he was there until I like noticed. Like, we were probably just sitting there at the same time, like not doing anything. Like, this interviews are the most awkward thing ever when you first start, because it's like, I don't know what they look like, they don't know what I look like, so it's just weird. And so we started at like 6:15, like 30 minutes after, and he's like, can you still stay? Like, I'm really sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'm down, like it's Harvard, of course. Other than that, like, I feel like it went pretty well. Not as well as Stanford. Like, I feel like more organized at Stanford, and I got to talk about more stuff. Whereas he was just like asking a little bit different questions. Like, he asked me my opinion on phones, and like, I don't know. He was kind of like asking dad questions, if that makes sense. He was a really nice guy. And also he like majored in something completely different. So I think it was kind of hard for him to understand like my interests a little bit more. I think the ending is what kind of has me like, he was like explaining how all the like Southern California Harvard interviewers like meet and they talk about their candidates, and he said that when he went, like this one guy was like, oh yeah, one of my candidates is a ambassador for the Philippines, and then another guy was like, yeah, my candidate has 8 tech startups, and like this guy was close to curing cancer. And I'm like, yeah, I started a medical club at my school and we do suturing. Like, he literally told me, he was like, if I applied to Harvard today, I wouldn't get in, so don't beat yourself up about it. I wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna give you like a strong report. I'm like, cool, Jess, thanks so much. He's like, email me if you have any questions or if you ever need help with anything. I was like, thanks so much, you're the man. But he was from Illinois, so we kind of bonded over the Midwestern aspects of us. We were like, okay, I get you, you get me. That's how my Harvard interview went. Don't think I'll be at Harvard for Sister Season 2019, so stay tuned for my college reaction video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this failure of an Ivy League interview. Thanks for always supporting me, even through my failures. Love you guys so much. Bye!